Here are 51 amazing facts about Taylor Swift. Learn about her past, the meaning behind her songs, and the incredible wealth of her cats. 1. Taylor Swift can't read sheet music. Though she is one of the biggest musicians to have ever lived, she says she doesn't like the technical parts of music and instead plays by ear. 2. Ed Sheeran's Divide Tour is currently the highest grossing music tour in history, having brought in $776 million over 255 events, according to 1:37 p.m. That will likely soon be surpassed by Swift's Eras Tour. 3. Forbes estimates Swift will net between $500 million and $1.5 billion from the Eras Tour. That would be her take-home pay after marketing expenses and paying her crew. 4. Approximately 52% of Taylor Swift's fans are female and 48% male, according to a survey by Morning Consult. 55% are Democratic versus 23% Republican, while 23% are baby boomers. Millennials make up 45%, Gen Xers 21%, and just 11% Gen Z adults. 5. Taylor was named after music legend James Taylor. Her mom also didn't want people to be able to tell her gender just from reading her name. 6. When she was 10 years old, Taylor won a national poetry competition with her entry titled "A Monster in My Closet." 7. Taylor was born on December 13, 1989, in West Reading, Pennsylvania, in the United States. She was born to parents Scott McKingsley Swift, a former stockbroker for Merrill Lynch, and Andrea Garner Swift, who previously worked as a mutual fund marketing executive. 8. Swift's family supported her music career by moving from Pennsylvania to Tennessee when she was 13, so she could devote more of her time to courting country labels in nearby Nashville. 9. Swift has a brother, Austin, who is 2 years her junior and a freelance photographer who, naturally, has sold many photographs of Taylor, which have been used in Rolling Stone and People magazine. 10. Taylor's passion for the holiday season stems from her having grown up on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania before the age of 10. 11. Swift rode horses competitively until she was 12 because her mom wanted her to be a horseback rider. She also wrote a young adult novel as a 14-year-old titled A Girl Named Girl, about a mother who had wanted a son but gave birth to a daughter instead. 12. Taylor Swift modeled for Abercrombie in 2003, taking after fellow celebrities such as Channing Tatum, Emma Roberts, and Ashton Kutcher. 13. 13 is Taylor Swift's lucky number. She was born on December 13th, celebrated her 13th birthday on Friday the 13th, and has often been located in seat 13 or row 13 when she has received an award. She's also been known to include Easter eggs related to the number 13 in her lyrics or music videos. 14. Taylor Swift has a love for CSI crime scene investigation and dreamed of playing a dead character on the show. She starred as Haley Jones in episode 16 of the 9th series titled Turn, Turn, Turn. And yes, she died. 15. Swift has quite the dating history. She's dated Joe Jonas, Taylor Lautner, John Mayer, Jake Gyllenhaal, Harry Styles, Calvin Harris, Tom Hiddleston, and Joe Alwyn, among others. It's believed she's currently single as of July 2023. 16. Swift isn't a billionaire yet, but she'll probably get there after her Eras Tour. According to Forbes, she's worth about $740 million as of July 2023, with a real estate portfolio worth north of $80 million. 17. In 2014, Taylor Swift bought 2 adjacent penthouses in an old Tribeca building at 155 Franklin Street, which she purchased from the Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson. She would later purchase the townhouse right next door. 18. Taylor owns a massive 12,000 square feet home at Rhode Island with 8 bedrooms and fireplaces, which she reportedly purchased for $17.75 million in cash. It also has more than 700 feet of beachfront on top of the highest point in Watch Hill. 19. Taylor Swift's biggest fear is of sea urchins, which she described to Ellen DeGeneres as being like a grenade waiting to injure you. 20. Taylor released her self-titled album in 2006 when she was just 16. The album achieved widespread acclaim and included hits like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar. 21. Taylor transitioned from country to pop with the release of her 1989 album in 2014. That album yielded classics like Blank Space, Wildest Dreams, and Shake It Off. 22. Swift has written or co-written all of her own songs and is credited for the depth and emotion behind her lyrics. 23. According to Taylor herself, the saddest song she's ever written is Last Kiss, and Dear John is her most scathing. 24. Some of Taylor Swift's songs are actually texts that she wanted to send to people in real life. 25. Taylor Swift has sung 4 songs across 2 Victoria's Secret fashion shows. She performed solo and alongside Fall Out Boy in 2013, and performed Style in Blank Space in 2014. It is believed she befriended a number of her supermodel pals at these shows. 26. Taylor Swift has also been in her fair share of movies. She starred in Valentine's Day, Cats, and The Giver, and voiced Audrey in children's movie The Lorax alongside Zac Efron. 27. 9 of Taylor Swift's albums have sold more than 500,000 copies within their first week of release. 26. Taylor Swift has had 42 top 10 Hot 100 songs, which is the most of any woman. Overall, she is second only to Drake, who's had 68. 29. Every song from Taylor Swift's Folklore and Reputation albums have surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify. 30. Speak Now, Taylor's version, is Swift's 12th #1 album on the Billboard 200, edging past Barbra Streisand for the most in the chart's history among women. 31. Fashion and jewelry designer Deanna Warren has described the Taylor Swift effect, which is surrounding oneself with fiercely loyal people who protect you no matter the cost so you can give back to the world. 32. Swift's squad is full of famous names including singers Selena Gomez, Camila Cabello, and Ed Sheeran, models Martha Hunt and Gigi Hadid, as well as actors Blake Lively, Haley Steinfeld, and Emma Stone. 33. Swift doesn't own the master recordings of her pre-2019 albums. They were owned by Big Machine label, which was later acquired by a company owned by Scooter Braun, who Taylor described as an incessant manipulative bully. As a result, she's re-recording her older songs as Taylor's version to own those versions and encourages her loyal fan base to support her new recordings instead. 34. Taylor has a long-running feud with Kanye West, which started when West stormed her acceptance speech for an award at the 2009 VMAs. The feud appeared to be over by 2015, before Kanye released a song called Famous, with some sexually aggressive lyrics directed at her. 35. Swift's song Look What You Made Me Do is said to be directed at Kanye West, along with Kim Kardashian and Katy Perry. Likewise, Katy Perry's song Swish Swish is also believed to be a diss track directed at Swift. 36. Taylor Swift's Bad Blood song is widely interpreted to be about her feud with fellow singer Katy Perry. The pair had been friends before Perry poached some of Swift's backup dancers for her Prism tour, which Swift said was a move to sabotage her Red tour. 37. Swift is the second richest self-made woman in music, behind Rihanna, who is worth a cool $1.4 billion. 38. Swift removed her library from music streaming service Spotify in 2014, citing the low per-stream royalty payments received by artists that she believed devalued their work. She returned to the platform in 2017 to thank her fans after 10 million copies of her album 1989 were purchased. 39. When Swift signed a new record deal with Universal Music Group, UMG, in 2018, a sticking point in the contract for her was that when UMG eventually sold its large stake in Spotify, it would share the proceeds with its artists. That's not the only time she has used her voice to support artists more broadly. She also previously forced Apple Music to change its policy of not paying artists for streams of their music by users on a free 3-month trial. 40. Swift is the 15th most followed account on Instagram with 269 million followers. According to Influencer Marketing Hub, that reach allows her to earn between $418,000 and $698,000 per sponsored Instagram post. 41. Taylor Swift has 3 cats who are each named after famous TV or movie characters. Meredith Grey, Olivia Benson, and Benjamin Button were named after characters from Grey's Anatomy, Law & Order SVU, and Benjamin Button, respectively. 42. Olivia Benson, one of Taylor's cats, has a net worth of $97 million. She has her own merchandise line, and she has cameos in many big-budget ads, including for Diet Coke and Ned sneakers. Somehow, that makes her just the 3rd richest cat on the planet. 43. Speaking of cats, Swift can name 50 breeds in less than a minute. She did that while appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. 44. Swift is known to throw fans and paparazzi off her scent by traveling in uncharacteristically low-key cars, including a Nissan Qashqai or a Toyota Kruger, though you can probably expect her to have tinted windows. 45. Swift claims she once got in 2 separate car accidents in one day while driving a journalist from Rolling Stone magazine around her hometown of Nashville. One was her fault, the other wasn't. 46. Swift is also philanthropic, and has been known to donate to important causes as well as individuals in need. She's donated to people with illnesses, victims of sexual abuse, and natural disasters, as well as schools and wildlife organizations. 47. Taylor Swift is pro-choice and endorsed Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in 2020 after declaring Donald Trump's presidency an autocracy. 48. An estimated 90 trucks are required to haul Taylor Swift's set pieces around for her Eras tour, according to the New York Post, with construction and preparations starting 2 to 3 weeks before the concert at each venue. 49. Taylor Swift was invited to join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences in 2023, meaning she can now vote in the Oscars. 50. Swift is single-handedly bolstering national economies. Her Eras tour is expected to generate $4.6 billion of economic activity in the United States alone, ranging from ticket sales to merchandise to hotel bookings, restaurants, and public transport. 51. If you're lucky enough to get tickets to the Eras concert, you'll hear 44 songs across 3 hours, in which she has 16 costume changes. Thanks for watching.